Trust me, if you're on your way to getting your license and you don't watch this and you don't know anything about what you're getting into the real estate business, you're gonna be another statistic to who people who lose their license or people who drop out of the business.
Hey, before you watch the video, I just want to give you guys a heads up. I did change brokerages and I'm now with Century 21 Parker and Scroggins Realty. So, just have to give you guys a heads up. I will try to be consistent on YouTube. As a realtor, we do have a lot of things to do, and I tell you, this business will make you really busy. Just a quick heads up. And other than that, enjoy the rest of the video.
And today we're going to be talking about things and tips you should know before getting into the real estate business. And stick around for the last tip because the last tip is the reason why most realtors fail today. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Be sure to like and subscribe. All my socials are down below, and let's get into it. Number one is not what you think it is. First off, first things first, being a realtor isn't all like money being thrown at you if you understand. Real estate to me, what I had to learn about real estate was you're not gonna get paid immediately. It's gonna be mostly you're literally not gonna be paid for months. It all depends on how you want to work it, how you want to market yourself. So as far as I know from being in this game for almost a year and how I started, it was super slow. Especially me being 19 right now, and I get into business, and I got my license at 18. Before I even got my license at 18, I always had that mentality of I'm about to get my license, sell houses. I'm about to get all these $1 million listings. Like I see all these other people on Instagram and YouTube. Trust me, that's not what you think it is. I do want to point out that you may get lucky. You may have a family member that's probably ready to be your first client and wants to give you an opportunity. And it may be $1 million opportunity. And you may get lucky with that $1 million opportunity. I'm not saying it's not possible, but not like common, basically. So yeah, don't expect a quick check. It takes months. It takes months to build your brand actually. That's why me personally, I'm in a mentorship and how to keep my social media game up for my marketing. High expectations lead to high frustrations. That's what I'm looking for. So when you get into the game, do not expect a quick check, and it's not a quick cash grab. That's what a lot of people think it is. It's not exactly what I thought it was until I learned number two. It's an income roller coaster. Guys, just like I said before, your income is unpredictable in this game. I said you won't get your first client to like a few months and maybe sooner than that. Even when you do get your client or when you do about to sell a home or you got a buyer or you got a seller, it takes at least 30 days to at least see a check hit your bank account because obviously you got to go through the closing stage, you got to go through multiple stages before you see a check in your pockets. You may get paid this month, you won't see another client or any other check next 5 months down the line. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it's very unpredictable. It's not difficult obtaining clients so you can have a steady income. That's where the marketing comes in, or that's like what I'm doing right now. Where the marketing comes in, where you can attract multiple clients, where it becomes a almost predictable income. You always have to stay on the game. You cannot slack. You always have to be on top of your game, especially when it comes to real estate. Even whether that's marketing, making content actually like what I'm doing, is stay on top of your Instagram, TikTok game, and your YouTube game. It all comes to clients. If you really want to hustle, you have to up your marketing strategies basically. I actually get a lot of family and friends actually. They always ask me, "Have you sold your first house?" This is when I started. Still new now, but they always ask me whenever I got my license, "Hey, have you sold your first house? Have you sold this? Have you sold that? How much have you made?" I'm like, bro, I just got into the business like literally a month ago. Like I said, it all comes down to marketing strategy. You have to know this is very key to business networking. You have to get into that too. It all comes down to who you know. And that brings me to my third point, networking. Like I said, guys, it's all about who you know. Think about it, guys. Building strong connections is crucial, especially in the real estate game. I actually had to talk with my broker, and I would usually do $1 million properties. On my YouTube channel, $1 million property tours on my YouTube channel because I thought they were entertaining, and this was the only way to skyrocket my business. Now she did have a talk with me, telling me that this is not meaning that I'm not gonna stop doing $1 million properties. I'm gonna do $1 million properties because who doesn't like $1 million property tour? But what she told me is, she told me that I'm not gonna really scale clientele unless I show homes that are affordable. And I do that. I show homes that are affordable on my Instagram, my TikTok, and I might even post it on my YouTube shorts, but mainly for entertaining purposes. And I still want to find these other realtors a buyer for these $1 million properties. But like I said, who doesn't like a good $1 million property tour? What she told me was, do all these $1 million listings. You may get lucky doing one YouTube video, you may get $1 million listing, but at the end of the day, it's all who you know. It's all who you know. It's all who you network with in the real estate business, especially these high paying earners. When it comes to marketing, it all comes down to marketing in real estate, and it's about, like I said, who you know, networking. Go to networking events, go to open cafes, have conversations with people. You never know who you might meet. That's a part of the real estate business game. Now, me personally, I'm still trying to get out of my comfort zone to go out there and meet people. I'm more of a, I work at home, like what I'm doing right now, recording a YouTube video. This is how I'm gonna scale my business. And I do go door knocking too, but that's every once in a while, especially it's a rainy day. Obviously I'm not gonna go door knocking on a rainy day, but if you do, more power to you to scale your business. When it comes to real estate, it's about who you know. And for my fourth point, lifelong learning. When you get into this game, don't ever think learning it will be a stopping point. You will learn something new every day. Don't stop learning anything in this industry. I don't even know why I'm calling it an industry. It's a career to me. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you do not want to be a statistic. If you think you're a know-it-all, you will be a statistic to people who fail the business. Always remain a student. Yes, guys, I'm not kidding. Always remain a student. I'm 19. I'm just still learning. I have years ahead of me. I want to learn from the best of the best. Keep myself around people who are constantly better than me. That way, that can push me. Not only in the real estate business, but in life in general. Stay around people who are genuinely better than you, and who knows, like, it brings back to networking. It's about who you know, and whoever you know is doing way better than you. You are going to want to learn what they do, so that not only you can get to their level, you probably do better than them. And you're gonna find that same person who also is doing better than you reach to that level. You get what I'm saying? Never stop learning in this game. There's always something new every day, every year. The real estate laws are changing every year. The market is always functioning. Even this year, I was gonna make a YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok short on why this is a good year to buy homes in 2024. You know why? Because the mortgage rates are dropping. So that right there is something I didn't know until earlier this year. Now I'm gonna make a video on it. You never stop learning in this game, and that's one thing I did learn. Getting my license, the learning never stops. Never stops. Expect that learning never stops. And lastly, my final point, that everybody and even realtors probably get this wrong. And I get a lot of questions, and let's bring back to the point with my family and friends. I always ask, when you sell your first house, when you sell your first house. This last point, patience. Real estate is about patience, people. This goes back to so many points I included in this video. You won't get paid for months. It may be a while before you get your first client. Like I said, it's all about who you know and who you network with. And that determines how quickly you get a client, whether it's a family member or a friend or a coworker. A little story about me: whenever I got my license, my potential client was a coworker, but it kind of died off. I still check in with them every month. That's still a potential lead. And I was simply impatient because I was like, okay, come on, let's set a deal, let's set a deal, let's set a deal, let's get a deal. It was a first time home buyer. And so yeah, that's an example of patience. They obviously wasn't ready. Overall, my whole point was, it really is about patience in this game. So If you, like I said, don't, if you come here, don't look for a quick check. Don't expect nothing fast, basically. You also want to plan your days. It's exactly what I do. I do that with personal training and I do that with real estate. If you don't have a plan in real estate, you are planning to fail. That don't even goes for real estate. That goes for anything you do in life. That's why you have to be consistent. I plan my days out by the minute, by the hour, and yeah, that's why most realtors fail, because they lack patience. And that is it. That is everything you need to know before you become a realtor and get into the real estate game. Again, my name is Cody Garrett. I'm with This Year Real Estate. All my socials are down below if you want to get in touch with me or you want to connect with me personally. And if anything, man, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it.